What is it with this obsession with credit scores in our society? We really have to talk about this. The marketing on this is incredible, saying that is so very vital to one's financial health, but it is not. There are other very key focuses for your financial health, and when you focus on this part, then your credit will just be fine. Did you know that focusing on credit is a poor person's game? Is that the game you want to play? Let's talk about this so you can focus on what is good and then the rest, like good credit, will follow because credit should not be a focus, it's a result. For example, I had a young professional couple connect with me for a mortgage. And one of the first things that they shared with me is we have great credit. So, of course, this is great news to hear, but as we go through some of the details, we see that they are carrying $150,000 worth of debt because of student loans and car debt. And when I explain to them how debt impacts what they qualify for, their question to me is, how come we didn't know this? How come no one told us or taught us this? Great credit was key for them, or so they thought. And this is a message that is being sold to you. Right now, the marketing message says a high credit score is the only way to prove your worthiness. We pay for monitoring services. We check our credit reports regularly, and we even lose sleep over a single late payment because it will tank our credit score. Craziness. Instead of obsessing over your credit, which is somewhat misguided, consider building a strong financial foundation. Credit is all about debt. Remember that. So essentially, that credit report should be called a debt score because the only thing that's put in that report is your debt, not your savings or your saving habits, not your net worth and not your income, just your debt. It, of course, helps that you have a decent credit score, but the obsession or focus should not be here, but on your whole financial well being. That's where the focus should be. So instead of obsessing over your credit score, create an emergency fund. Ask for a raise. Be courageous. Ask for a raise. Create a financial vision and a plan of where you want to go. Have you done that yet? Invest in assets that can grow your wealth over time. And talk to people who have done well and ask them what advice they may have for you. It's really amazing that when they are asked, they are willing to share. And did you know that when this is your focus, your credit will just be fine? Spending time learning about personal finance is also a great thing. And if you have been playing the wrong game, just recognize it and shift focus from best credit score to a dedicated winning plan for your finances. You can do it. Now, I'm not saying that you should not have a good score or go out and ruin it. I'm a mortgage broker and a financial literacy coach, and it is part of the equation for certain parts of your finances. We know it does affect your borrowing cost, your insurance cost, approval for renting if you're going to rent, and sometimes it's tied to a job or a career. We need to be wise about this. So, what are some of the things that you can do? Well, you can check your credit bureau and score directly through Equifax and TransUnion website. I'll include some of those links below. So instead of maybe paying that $25 a month monitoring service that they're asking you to do, what if you just go online and check your information? All you have to do is you go to the website and you create an account, and voila, you can check it whenever you want. And maybe you can make it part of your financial review process that you might do once a month or a quarter. It's supposed to be a part of the process. It's not the thing. It's not something you're checking daily, and it's not something that you want to have a weekly focus on. And if you're really worried about fraud, then you can call the credit bureau agencies, Equifax and TransUnion, and ask them to put a note on your bureau to say, no credit is to be extended without contacting you. And so what happens is that if there's a credit check or a credit application, then they have to contact you first. Now, there's a lot more I can say on this, and I do have a lot more information on it, which I will share at a later time. But the message today is, where is your focus? Do you want to play the poor man's game, the one that they are marketing? Or Is your focus creating a financial vision and plan that is for you? And I'm just really hoping you will choose the later. It's sometimes really hard to avoid these marketing messages, but look past it. Now, over the next few weeks, I look forward to sharing with you some great information on all things on personal finances. If there's a topic that you would love to hear more about, feel free to reach out and email me and let me know. Until next time.